Hey, what's up everyone? Nathan here. If you saw my first video, you know that I had a review planned for the Sphero Ollie, and unfortunately I don't have it with me anymore. It was on loan from a friend, but I was able to play with it and get some footage with it. So I'm just going to share some of my thoughts on it and how it works and some of the cool stuff you can do with it. So here it is. Hey, what's up everyone? Just trying to get my Ollie set up here working. It's fairly easy to set up. You just turn on the Bluetooth 4.0 on your cell phone, open up the Ollie app, and you should just be able to hold it right up next to it and it'll recognize it. I don't know why I had such trouble getting it started up here, but eventually did get it, and I did get the Bluetooth synced here if you keep on watching. Yeah, here it goes, and now I'm connecting to the phone and the Ollie here, and it'll take you through a few startup things here, like learning how to aim them and everything like that. So you can use the touchpad, turn them around, and you have a little joystick there as well. You can see it drives around fairly smoothly. So it is a little bit hard. It's a little bit tricky to drive him around, especially when he does some skidding and stuff, and then his headings are a little bit off compared to what you wanted to do. It's actually quite difficult to control if you're not used to controlling RC vehicles, and as you can see here, I had trouble keeping it within the shot. There's a trick mode as well. If you turn the keyboard sideways, unfortunately my screen recorder wasn't working, so there is a trick pad on the side, and you just slide your thumb across a trick pad and it'll do a bunch of different tricks like spin outs. That has a whole bunch of names for the tricks. So we'll just show you where I got stuck with it. It tends to get jammed in corners a little bit, and because it never goes in reverse, what it does is it turns on a spot to go a different direction. It can actually get stuck in corners fairly easily, and direction-wise, you can have a bit of trouble getting out if it does skid around and you don't know which way the face is facing. And then it also has a bit of trouble navigating around legs of furniture and whatnot. As you can see here, we just kept ramming it right into the wall or into the legs of these chairs and tables. So eventually we got to a point where Vanessa drove and I just took shots of it. And let's just watch it go for a little bit. We found out pretty quickly that we're pretty bad at driving this thing. So my final thoughts on it: it was pretty fun to drive around. It was a little bit difficult to control. It's a pretty fun little toy. I wouldn't say it's $100 worth of fun. You can find them here in Canada for around $100. But like I said, mine was on loan from a friend. I might have a video later on where I do get it back for when I do a review of the Myo armband, which you can use to control this thing. That's also really difficult to drive. I'm not a big RC guy, but some other people out there, this might be their thing, right? This might be something that they use a few times a week and play around with. And that's everything for today. If you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of these types of review videos, then hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we're going to have a pretty big surprise for you within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that.